Hi guys, happy Monday. We are officially on week 2 of our packet. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. We have a whole bunch of new fun stuff this week. Instead of informational writing, we're moving on to fictional narrative. Remember, the word fiction means fake, so all these stories are going to be made up ones. We have a reading about Egypt, and it talks a little bit about hieroglyphics, which is how they used to write a long time ago. So if you Google hieroglyphics, you could even write your name, which is kind of fun. Factors and factor pairs on page 11. We'll talk about that in just a second. 20 minutes of being outside in the sunlight, super important not to be cooped up inside all day. 20 minutes of iReady math. I want to remind you guys that I have access to see who has been online, and as of last Friday, only 5 out of 37 of you had been on. So make sure you guys get on iReady every single day this week. If you're having trouble doing that, make sure you have your parents send me an email. I can help you out with that. So I'm going to flip to page 11, factors and factor pairs. And I want to remind you guys that this is usually how we write the word factors, to remind ourselves kind of what they are, that big T in the middle, because we're going to be making some T charts. You guys even have this in your blue math notes, so you can look at those as well. So I just want to do maybe one of these with you guys. We'll just start with number 116. So it wants us to find all the factor pairs. So I'm going to draw my T chart. And then there's a really easy way to go through this. You just kind of go in order. That way you don't skip any. So I would start with number 1. 1 times what is 16? Of course, it's going to be 16. And then you jump straight down to number 2, and then we'll try 3, and then we'll try 4, and on and on and on. We'll make sure we go in order. That way we don't skip any, and we'll know we're done with our chart when we see one of these numbers repeat. So 2 times what equals 16? I know it's an even number because of the 6, so I know 2 is going to work. 2 times 8 is 16. Remember the rule for 3? You can add up these digits. 6 plus 1 is 7, and that is not a multiple of 3, so that's not going to work. If you don't know that, remember we have the dots trick. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 dots, because we're working with 16. And you can try to circle groups of 3. If it doesn't work, there's somebody left out, then 3 is not going to work. I would suggest drawing these dots here in pen. That way you don't have to do it over and over and over again. You can just erase the circles, and that's the only thing that will erase. 4, 8, 12, 16. We're going to see if 4 works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one is going to be 4 times 4, and since these 2 numbers repeated, we know that we are done. So if I were to, let's get rid of this, it looks kind of messy. Get rid of this, then I would see that 16 has 1, 2, 3 factor pairs. Numbers 2 through 8 are very similar, and then there's some extra thinking questions 9 and 10 at the bottom. Should be pretty easy, guys. Good luck. Remember to message me if you cannot get on iReady. We really need to get you on there, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.